We'd gone to the dollar store to see their holiday selection, yet today we found so much more than wreaths and tinsel. I can pay you $100 right now, but that's all I have. I'll have the rest in 2 days. Please don't turn off our power. His voice went up an octave, frantic. We have a baby. We need the power to stay on. I couldn't stand knowing someone experienced that. I think we've all been in a similar situation. We have to do something, I whispered. I think so too, Mike said, but we don't want to make him feel bad. That could be embarrassing if we just hand him money. I have an idea, I giggled with excitement. This will be like pulling off the greatest heist of all time. I'm so excited. Okay. Mike appeared to be bracing himself for impact. Are we helping or robbing this guy? Helping! I rummaged through my purse and found quite a bit of cash. I saved this to do something fun during cancer treatments in Utah. But what's more fun than a heist? This will be perfect! Sure, the cash wouldn't be much to a rich person, but it might help the guy keep his power on. Okay, I'm gonna pass him, I whispered, and then, like a badass, I'll drop this cash on the ground behind him. After that, you'll saunter like you do and say, "Oh no, sir, you dropped some cash." But act super surprised, okay? And before Mike could back out, I went down the aisle and past the man as he continued pleading over the phone with the power company. The man forced a smile onto his face when he spotted me limping near him, and then he turned away, whispering into his phone. Perfect! I could drop the money and get out with anyone knowing. In that moment, like the star of Ocean's 11, I threw the cash right behind the man. Yes! But he seemed suspicious of my presence, so I continued away as fast as I could, then went and hid behind the end of another aisle. All right, Mike, it's your turn, I thought to myself. I willed him to do something, anything. But where was he? Finally, waiting longer than a virgin in the 16th century, Mike entered the aisle at 12 o'clock, looking genuinely confused. That's when I realized the money had partially slid under a display. I can be such an idiot. Plus, why is it so damn hard to be kind? No wonder people don't do it more often. There, I mouthed, pointing and doing my own version of sign language, but Mike's lip and mind reading skills aren't strong. There, I mouthed in slow motion, my mouth staying in a huge O before cinching together in agony. I did a butterfly signal that swooped toward the ground and under something. Mike played it cool and ignored me completely. What a legend. And just as the unfortunate stranger ended his call and turned around, Mike seized the cash. Looks like you dropped some cash, man. And he said it with this hilarious, amazing tone in his voice that would disarm anyone. That must be mine, and I'm grateful it is, he said to Mike as he walked away. Mike and I left the store, and my heart felt completely filled to the brim. We can't give a lot, but when we have opportunities to do it, moments like that make life shine so bright. What do you give us on a scale from 1 to 10? I asked Mike. Well, Mike said, considering we almost lost the money and you were doing gang signs from across the store. I smiled and snuggled into my big, strong man, and despite sickness and pain, people who are struggling and all the hard things that the world can hold, everything felt bright. We helped lighten someone's load, and in the process, we made the day exceptional for ourselves as well. I'll never forget almost losing some cash at the dollar store. It was the greatest heist in history.